Hey everybody, we are playing Howling Mine in Modern today, and yeah, I'll go first. Yeah, we'll keep this. This is actually a very good draw for us. Now, the question is, do I get Ebony Owl down first and deal 4 damage, or do I get a turn 2 Simian, Fevered Visions? I think I'm going to go for Fevered Visions, because I'd rather have the card draw, so I don't run out of gas. Alright, go ahead opponent. Okay, so Misty Rainforest. Okay, sure. Alright, so another Boomerang is good. Now on our end step, our opponent's going to crack that. Okay, and then I'll just return it to their hand. Okay. I'll accept this. Okay, and then we will just Boomerang that back to their hand. Okay, go ahead opponent. So opponent's got their Watery Grave, paying 2. Wow, they paid for it and they've got nothing? Interesting. Wow, okay. Well, let's just delay them again, I guess. So we'll just Boomerang them again. Stubborn Denial, alright. Nope. I want that Spirit Guide for my Fevered Visions. But, okay. So go ahead. Scavenging Ooze, alright. Okay, opponent. Flooded Strand is decent, so let's go. We are going to pay tap, and we'll pay our 1 life for this. Go and get a Steam Vents. Yeah, we'll pay for it. Tap and get out of Fevered Visions. Okay, I'd like to start getting some cards. Eye of Nowhere is good. Okay, so Scavenging Ooze can get big, but we can just Eye of Nowhere it back. Same thing with Goyfs. Okay, if they get in for 2 here, then I'll hit them with Exhaustion. Okay. Okay, opponent. Now, Blood Moon would be awesome here. Okay. So opponent going for 3. That sucks, but okay, nothing I can do about it. Blood Moon? Thanks, opponent. There you go. I hope you don't like having any colored lands. Okay, so hit me with their Scavenging Ooze. Okay. Okay. Sure. Yeah, we will pay 2 and Eye of Nowhere. Say goodbye to your Scavenging Ooze. And no need to put out Ebony Owl just yet. Okay, so go ahead, opponent. Our opponent's basically playing all non-basics. So not a lot they can do here, which is good for me. I need some card draw here. Okay, so... Oh, that's okay. Alright, we will just... Well, might as well get down Ebony Owl while we can. Alright, so go ahead, opponent. I'll hold up a Remand in case our opponent actually manages to cast something. Okay, so opponent's taking a bunch of damage again, so back up to 7. They can't cast anything, and sweet, that's the win. Awesome. Okay, so Blood Moon is the card. Blood Moon's the devastating card for our opponent. They're playing green, so Hibernation would be decent as well. What to take out? We have to have our red mana. I think the Time Warps could probably come out, and maybe 1 Temple Bell, right? And we'll try and run it like that. Okay, so if I can return all green permanents, then that's going to be pretty sweet. Alright, so we're back. We are on the draw. We'll keep this. Okay, so I can get a turn 2 Howling Mine, which is good. Okay, so Botanical Sanctum, sure. Serum Visions, okay. Howling Mine is just good. Like I just want Howling Mine, so that'll be decent. Okay, so they're drawing a card. I'm going to help them draw cards anyway, so scrying is pretty decent for them, but, you know, it's not, well, I guess if they put one to the bottom, that's one thing, but I'm going to eventually help them draw cards anyways. Okay. Okay, opponent. Boomerang. Okay, so Steam Vents, no, and go. Okay, opponent. So then next turn, depending on what our opponent does, I might just go... I would love to try and get the Howling Mine down first, and then, but it'd also be nice to be able to Eye of Nowhere their stuff and just start bouncing their stuff back. I think I kind of have to let them get the lands. Right, so if I can drop a Blood Moon on them again, that'd be pretty sweet. Okay, opponent. Alright, so opponent's thinking, it seems. Okay, so a swamp, basic swamp. Scrying again, sure. So I think what I'm going to do is try and drop a Howling Mine now. Well, I'm not sure if that's the right play. I can kind of slow them down by constantly bouncing their stuff. Still, by bouncing their stuff and slowing them down, I could get Howling... Yeah, I think I'm going to have to go the Howling Mine route. Okay, because I could use the extra card draw as well to get extra lands, and then once I have extra lands, it's just stuff gets better for me overall. So, alright, so go ahead, opponent. Okay, so opponent's unfortunately going to get the first draw out of this. Okay, so they got 8 cards. They can probably play something, but whatever they play, I'll just probably bounce it back to their hand. Okay, so a Thoughtseize, sure. Probably take Ebony Owl. Alright, opponent. That's the only thing I would take, because that's really my finisher, right? If I don't have an Ebony Owl, it's going to be... Oh, Boomerang, really? Okay. Sure. Okay, go ahead, opponent. Opponent's really thinking about what they're doing. I guess they don't like to lose to Howling Mine. A Goyf, sure. Alright, that's fine. Simian Spirit Guide is decent. So let's go, and we will play out a tap for Eye of Nowhere, or return their Tarmogoyf to their hand. Okay, so go ahead. Okay, they're probably going to just play it out again. Okay, so get your Tarmogoyf out. I wish I had drawn a land there. Like another island would have been nice. I can hold up Remand and return it to their hand. But, okay. No dice. Okay, so what do they have? Another Thoughtseize? An Inquisition, sure. They're probably going to take the Boomerang, because they're really not going to like that. Yep, because otherwise I just get to return that to their hand. Okay, opponent. Okay, and they're going to put down a Tarmogoyf again. Sure. Yep, that's okay. Alright. Ebony Owl and Flooded Strand. Okay. Well, let's get down Flooded Strand, and we will pay 2 for an Ebony Owl. Okay, and then we can start working on remanding our opponent. Okay, so opponent's going to draw a card. Extra card is good for them. Tarmogoyf's not that big right now, but it can get big pretty fast. Okay, Thoughtseize. Well, let's... Okay, I'm just going to grab a island. Okay, and there's no point in remanding that. He can have whatever he wants out of there. I've got one of my threats down. Sure, Ebony Owl. Okay, if I remanded it, they would just send it back to my... They would just play it again anyways. So, okay. Okay, so is our opponent going to cast anything else? No, doesn't look like it. That's fine. Okay, so island. Okay, good. We'll get a Temple Bell down. Okay, and we can cast that on our opponent's end step. Goyf is getting bigger, but I'm likely able to draw into a way to get rid of it soon. So, okay. Always yield, so opponent takes 4. I'm winning the race so far. They've got to cast something. It's going to be harder and harder for them to stay empty-handed. Okay. So, Goyf's hidden for 4 again, but luckily I've got Ebony Owl. Okay, so 4 for me. My opponent knows I'm holding up double Remand. Okay, and then I'll force them to draw a card on the end step as well. Okay, so they're going to cast something. Or not. Hi, babe. Okay. A Tasigur. Alright, well, I don't think I want you to have Tasigur. So we'll just remand that, put that back in your hand. Okay, does our opponent have a counter? Natural state. Okay, sure. Okay. And a Delver. Alright. Sure. Let's draw another card. Oh, Blood Moon's great. Okay, well, this is actually pretty decent. So let's go Island. We will say goodbye to your colored mana. And then tap 2 for Eye of Nowhere, returning your Goyf. Okay, and go ahead, opponent. So is Delver going to flip? Looks like it. Okay. So opponent's going to get in for 3. Duress, sure. All of it's bad for you. Okay, opponent's got just a ton of hand disruption, but okay. Alright, just Blood Moon is just so bad for our opponent. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Alright, so I gotta find a way to get rid of this Insectile Aberration. Okay, so Steam Vents. And okay. So opponent's got to discard down. Come on. Okay, so Remand, okay. Fevered Visions for my opponent. Let's get down Steam Vents. No. Okay, and go. Okay, so draw an extra card. Another Steam Vents, alright. So opponent's drawing an extra card. Can't really cast anything. Okay, so hitting for 3. Okay. Alright. And they got something coming down. Tasigur? A hard cast Tasigur? Wow, okay. Okay, that's fine. We will draw a card. Boomerang is good. Extra card coming down. Come on, more boomerangs, more Eyes of Nowhere. Okay, so opponent's down to 8. Blood Moon and a Flooded Strand. Not really helpful. Well, let's get down an island. We will... Let's just draw a card. See what happens. Exhaustion. Okay, yeah, that'll work. Tap, tap, tap. Exhaust our opponent. Okay, tap, tap for Boomerang. Return Tasigur to their hand. Okay, and I think we already played out our land, so go ahead. Alright, go ahead, opponent. Fevered Visions is good for me. Okay, so opponent can't do anything. Okay, so essentially time walking my opponent. Runeflare Trap pretty much wins me the game. Okay. Fevered Visions is good, only in that it helps me find the Runeflare Trap. But okay. Okay, so opponent's just drawing a ton of cards, down to 6. Okay, hopefully I draw another Exhaustion. Okay, discard down, discard down. Fevered Visions and Howling Mine, Ebony Owl. Well, okay, so we pretty much have to get Fevered Visions down. Okay. We're going to force our... Well, let's draw a card and see what happens here. Okay, we will just get another Flooded Strand. We will tap 2 for Ebony Owl, force our opponent to draw an extra card, or to take 4 there, and then we can hold up Remand against our opponent here. So, alright, we're going to still draw 2 more cards on our end step, which could be another Boomerang or something like that. Okay. So give me some more cards. Sulfur Falls and Hibernation. Neither of those really help. Okay, our opponent's going to be looking to cast Tasigur, but let's just get rid of Blood Moon. Okay. Do 4 damage to our opponent. Okay, opponent's down to 2, and unless they can kill us this turn, then they're just dead. Okay, plus they can't cast anything, because I will just remand whatever they cast. Wow. Did I pull out a win against this? Okay. Yes! Alright, GG to my opponent. That was actually a tough match, but because they were playing so many non-basics, Blood Moon just crippled them. Anyways, that's it for the match. Thanks for watching. See you next time.